See this letter? If you're not using this letter to dispute all of the negatives on your personal credit reports through Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, and you're using the old-fashioned letter, well, you should not be using the old-fashioned letter anymore, because that one's a little more outdated. It doesn't work as effectively as it used to, and this is the replacement letter. So what is this letter about, and why is it so much more effective than a traditional, regular dispute letter? Well, the answer is because this is what we call the 609-611 letter. And basically what this letter does is it targets Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion for willful non-compliance, which means that if they are reporting things on your personal credit report that doesn't belong there, that's inaccurate information, which, by the way, hold up before some people want to go in the comments and say, pay your bills and, these debts are yours. Well, there is a federal law that requires all of these credit reporting bureaus to report everything factually, okay? So how many times have you gone and you saw your Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion report, and say, for example, you have a Capital One credit card, and on Experian it's saying that you owe $1,562. On TransUnion it's saying you owe $1,918, and on Equifax it's showing that you owe $1,500, and they're not accurate. And by law, by federal law, they are supposed to be reporting everything 100% accurate. Well, if that's really true, how is every single one of those credit reporting bureaus having a different number? And that's because they're not reporting your information accurately as per federal law, which means that they are in violation of the FCRA, Fair Credit Reporting Act, okay? And so because of this, you can use this as a strategy to be able to remove all the negatives off your personal credit reports legally. It's because they are not being compliant with federal law and that they are not accurately reporting your information, which means that they need to update it accurately or remove it altogether. Now, for closed accounts in particular, when I tell people to start the process of disputing their credit accounts, you want to focus on those that are closed first, okay? So use this letter to focus on collection agencies and other creditors with closed accounts. They could be charge-off accounts, whatever the case may be. Focus on those first. Then later on, you can target your other accounts that have lates and so forth. But again, focus on your closed accounts first with your 609-611, and then you can focus on your other accounts later. You can get this for free at getdisputeletters.com or secretcreditletters.com. I have this letter for you, and you can use it and send this to Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion via trackable mail. It has to be trackable. And then they have 30 calendar days to remove those negatives off your reports. Otherwise, you can then sue them for negligence.